So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Isak! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Liverpool have a free kick. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. McAllister, passes coming off in quick succession here. Wirtz. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Isak. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
And just a quick announcement that the details
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his beautiful, beautiful passing.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Rodri, out to the left it goes. Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game. And it's Grimaldo. Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And it's Grimaldo. Nico Williams picks it up out wide. Pavard. And Hernandez. That's a good run down the left. Doué. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Ball played for Klaus. Fabian Ruiz. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Nico Williams. Now he rises! In he goes again! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's found the chance for a shot! Rodri gets good distance on it. Saliba. Spain are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Grimaldo. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring, because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Tries to pass it through. Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. And it's Pedri. Rodri. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And it's made its way to him. Brilliantly cut out. Hernandez has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Camavinga, played out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. In by Klaus. Cleared away. And he shoots! It's a goal! France are back on level terms.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
France grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pedro Porro and Kubasi, Lenormand and Kubasi, and it's Rodri. Fabian Ruiz, now it's Williams. Nicely weighted ball. The ball goes in. No, that's not going to find its target. There's the whistle for half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Pedro Porro. It's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Great vision. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! He's scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he's certainly onside here. Pedri, and it's Rodri. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's very neat. Rodri.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a...
Can he finish? No mistake! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Spain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Can he get onto this? Koundé. Now Saliba. Doué. Hernandez. He is through here. Doué. That's Doué. And he decides to cross it. France with the corner. They're first.
Cambio de jugadores.
They've played it short. Klaus. Dembele receives it in a good position here. Taken with style, and they are dragging it back. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the score.
Can he finish? He scored! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
A header! Harmlessly behind.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Spain
6,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
El dorsal 11 serán sustituidos
Klaus.
por el dorsal 7, Nagata, el dorsal 21, el dorsal 10.
And it's Dembele. And here's Thuram. Thuram purring through the gears.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Look at the space here. Rodri. Distributed tidily. Hernandez makes the interception. And now the breakaway. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8 será sustituido por el dorsal 18.
Zaire Emery, 2 assists to his credit already. Conte. They'll have one final crack at it. Now, can they get him away? Chance to he gets big. Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores. Habrá
Zaire Emery.
descuento.
Mbappe. Klaus. Zaire Emery. Now the cross. Cleared without hesitation. Pedro Porro charging forward, the ball at his feet. And the through ball. It's Morata! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Zaire Emery, looking for the run, thinks about the shot, takes a shot! That's that, the end. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And already we're underway here. Two tribes going toe-to-toe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé. When it comes to building from the back, I mean, he's always...
He rises! Harmlessly behind. Hernandez. And Upamecano. Saliba. Koundé. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Williams. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Cross to the back post. And the keeper has it. Klaus. So it is still 0-0. Chouameni. And here's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Lenormand. And it's Grimaldo. Pedro Porro. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Camavinga. Mbappe. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Doué. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's an imaginative pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Yamal. Chouameni. He's had it taken off him. Rodri. That's a little off target. Oh, what a ball! Good take. That's not going far. Grimaldo. Nico Williams. And it's Pedri. Rodri looking to penetrate opposition lines. Grimaldo. That's a good run down the left. And that's been intercepted. Nico Williams. That's good play. Ball's out once more. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Now that looks a decent ball. Gets his head on it! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? He scores! They're level in a trice. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Spain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Now it's Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. And it's Porro. Here's Rodri. Now it's Marino. And here's Yamal. And it's Porro. And it's Pedri. Pedro Porro. Unai Simon. And it's Grimaldo. Now Fabian Ruiz. Opts for safety. Camavinga. Klaus. And it's Tchouaméni. France appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Now it's Mbappe. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Camavinga. That's a super give and go. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, that's a fine interception. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Thuram. That's the keeper's ball. Pedro Porro. Yamal is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a final.
And the shot! Pedro Porro gets it away.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 6, el dorsal 19, el dorsal 11.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
El dorsal 7.
Now the delivery.
El dorsal 22.
And it's hoisted clear.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
He is just caressing the ball. Oh, super ball. Now the ball in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Dani Olmo. And it's Ruiz. And Grimaldo. Swung over. Ferran Torres. Out to the right. Showing good feet. And it's Ruiz. Here's Rodri. And that has been slung wide. And he was quick to react. Spain clearly are. France have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Fofana, Saliba, and it's Hernandez. Fofana, and here's Dembele. Very nicely done. Fabian Ruiz, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's found a way through. Dani Olmo. Terrific header. Oh, should have put that away.
Morata fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Chouameni.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
Fofana. And it's Chouameni. And it's Dembele. That's a nicely shaped shot at goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Grimaldo going full tilt down the left. Pedri. Rodri. 1 minute to add according to the board. Spain go in search of a late winner. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Passing is crisp and sharp. The 90 minutes are up. 30 more to come.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 8.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Now it's Morata, gives it back. And here's Dani Olmo, and it's Grimaldo. Fofana gets across and deals with it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kolo Muani. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Grimaldo. And it's Gavi. And he's been shifted off it. And Kubasi. Lenormand. And it's Gavi. And it's Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo. He gets big! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
There's the shot! Dembele. Ball played for Klaus. Well timed, excellent interception. Rodri. A probing pass. Who played through for the wide man. And it's Grimaldo. Alex Grimaldo. He's got tall. And it's come back out to him. He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
And we have our very first corner.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal 18. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. And the shot! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. Well, both teams have run themselves into the ground out there. Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? And we're off for the final time. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? That's a cute ball. Ferran Torres looking to get on the end of this. Spain claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. So, third corner of the game. Grimaldo plays it short. Alex Grimaldo delivers. And now they can spring out of defence. Now that's well seen too. And it's with the keeper. Oh, that's a key interception. Zaire Emery. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Pedro Porro hurtling down that right flank. Can he latch on to this? Ferran Torres. Gavi. Threads one in. That has ended up in no man's land.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Dembele. Now it's Kolo Muani. Knocks it into space. He came in hard, very hard. Spain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Deftly away. Stood up well to him there. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Spain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they need. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And already we're underway here. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham, he's being urged to shoot. Oh, nice touch. Traumeri. Lovely, now then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Barella. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now he's off and running. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Di Marco. And it's Zielinski. Probing pass. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Traumeri. Bellingham. Can he get it through? Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's cut it out.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, delightful ball. Martinez. Mendy. Here's Traumeri. Bellingham. Howson. Dumfries. That is ended up in no man's land. Not the most accurate pass. Zielinski. That's good running with the ball. And here's Di Marco. Now, can they get him away? Di Marco. It's a threatening ball. And it's Mkhitaryan. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Alexander-Arnold. Howson. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Stefan de Vrij. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Dumfries opts for safety. And it's Di Marco. Dumfries. That's Mkhitaryan. 5 minutes till the break. He's shifting through the gears here. Looking to play him in. Zielinski. Searching pass he's played there. That's beautifully weighted. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Çalhanoğlu with the short one. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. And now they can spring out of defence. And that is a little undercooked. And we've reached half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Inter are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Barella. Now it's Martinez. Howson does well to get it back. Vinicius Junior looking for the run. Çalhanoğlu. Mkhitaryan. And it's Barella. Now it's Zielinski. And it's DiMarco. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. DiMarco, an instinctive delivery. Courtois gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Stefan de Vrij. And he was quick to react. Zielinski. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
DiMarco. Now that looks a decent ball. Spread neatly. DiMarco. In by DiMarco. And that has been cleared. And it's Barella. Now it's Mbappe. Now he's got space here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Aimed beyond the defence. And that is expertly dealt with. De Vrij clears.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 94. Numero 23. Lasciano
Rodrigo.
il numero 9. Il numero 16.
Alexander-Arnold. That has been cut short. Chouameni. Look at the space here.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Mbappe. Fratesi. Now it's Zielinski. And it's Dimarco. Dimarco goes steaming forward. Dimarco puts the ball in. That's a decent clearance. And that's been won straight back. Fratesi. And it's Stefan de Vrij. Back to the keeper it goes.
Well, it's very much looking like this might be destined for a scoreless outcome.
Camavinga. Now Howson.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Chouameni. Eder Militao. Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Chouameni. Looking for options for movement. But Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Desperate defending required here. Rodrigo plays it short. Rodrigo! Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's a sharp little ball here. It is going to need 30 more minutes, no winner after 90.
Well, 0-0 doesn't offer a fair reflection of what we've seen. The game's been vibrant, I think the atmosphere has remained buoyant, and we just need the scoreline to step into line.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. The hostilities have already resumed. Dimarco. Zielinski. Martinez. It's a promising position. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Dimarco. In by Dimarco. And he gets rid in a hurry. Now it's Rodrigo. He is through here. Bastoni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Dumfries. For Stefan de Vrij. And it's Zielinski. Now it's Martinez. Rodrigo has it in a wide position. De Vrij deals with that comfortably. Mkhitaryan.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Chouameni. Camavinga. Turns back here, probably the best option. That's it for the first period of extra time. Plenty of tired limbs and minds out there. We may be looking at penalties here. And so the last chance to find a winner. Here we go then for the last time. The score still 0-0.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Chouameni. Now Howson, driving forward. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
DiMarco, and here's Lautaro Martinez. He's had a shot! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Per il numero 17, il numero 8. Cambio di giocatori.
Yep, it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
The changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Madrid have a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a little off target. Dumfries. Dumfries is fouled.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
DiMarco picks it up out wide.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Alaba. Rodrigo. Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Yeah, I think both defences will receive the plaudits for respective clean sheets, but the players have run and worked to the point of exhaustion, so nobody will be questioning their appetite to get it won.
The referee has ended the second half of extra time. All square. Some weary legs out there, so who has it left in them to take a penalty? So this one to set the tone. One 0.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
And stepping up, the skipper. No! Denied remarkably!
He was so focused there. Fantastic save.
This to double their advantage. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Rodrigo is the second man to step up for his team.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
The third man in the queue. Oh, what a save!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior is third in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Thuram is fourth up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Howson comes up, their fourth taker. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
Fratesi with the last of the first 5 penalties. Keeper's gone the wrong way.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
The margin of error is 0. It's in. Pick that one out.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Big character, big moment, big save. Sommer must keep this out. This is match point. And that has lifted the roof. Inter Milan fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
Oh, this is so tough on the penalty taker as the heroes celebrate. Right now, it's a horrible experience, but they really should try and get those chins up.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this player, Gravenberg, is someone I can't decide whether he's a 6, an 8 or a 10, Peter. He basically plays all of those roles in every game, and of course he's the main connector between defence and midfield, but he'll be the one playing the majority of the team's progressive passes forward.
It's a mighty effort! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Balde receives it in a wide position. Robertson. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Casado. Kubasi. And Koundé. Barcelona are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Koundé. Araujo, all the way back. It's Pedri. And it's Balde. Wriggles his way through. Oh, that's fabulous. Can he finish? Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Robertson. Konate. Szoboszlai. Frimpong. And it's McAllister. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking to play him in. Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. Casado. Balde.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Isak. And this is Mohamed Salah. Looking for options for movement. And here comes the corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Now it's Isak. And here's McAllister. Oh, sweet feet. He's in a great position here. Frimpong carries the ball down the right. De Jong.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He has found the way through. That's very neat. Balde proves just a little bit too strong.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Van Dijk. And Konate. And it's Robertson. He's a sharp little ball here. Soboslai. And it's Robertson. He's being urged to shoot. Lovely bit of skill. And that's been one straight. Gravenberch! Sticks it away! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Casado. And it's half-time here. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go and they head into the break all square. And that's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Liverpool get the second half started.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gravenberch. Mohamed Salah. Terrific header. And another try. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Threads one in. Pedri knocks it out wide. Thinks about the shot. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Rafinha with the short one. Deep cross.
Barcelona clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Gravenberch. To McAllister. Soboslai. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And it's Soboslai. And claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. Tries to play it through. It's a ball kick. Balde. Koundé. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Rafinha being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And he's forced to go back. And it's Balde. Pedri. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here. McAllister. That's an imaginative pass. He's through here. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Casado. And here's Rafinha. Nice sequence of passes this. Looking for a runner. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. McAllister. And it's Salah. Driving forward. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. To McAllister. Frimpong. He's found a way through. He's had it taken off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Balde gets into a good position.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So, time for
7
changes on
será
both sides,
sustituido
actually.
por el dorsal 10. Cambio de jugadores.
Jones. Back into the middle. That's good play. That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Big chance! It's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Liverpool go into the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Could move up a gear here.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
He's picked his way through. Liverpool have a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Now it's Gakpo. Frimpong. Well, he's not going to get any further than that.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode. Rafinha really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Gravenberg.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neatly clipped into space. Just the goalkeeper to beat. And he shoots! He's scored! And surely now, the results beyond... And we're done. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from...